Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, October 26th. We saw some important companies, I think, like Caterpillar, 3M, GM, Fiat Chrysler, come out with some positive earnings. It did boost these markets. The ones that you see kind of holding their own and leading the way is still the Dow market. And I look for that to continue. Right now, the way the structure is set up, though, I'm looking for unchanged to higher, but not a big move to the upside in these other indices. You can see that they slipped a little bit when it comes to the NASDAQ market. But let's move on. And let's take a look at what's going on with those currencies. And basically what we're seeing is that the dollar strengthened across the board. In the euro, it did trade above its bullish level before it got weaker, and the magnitude change in this market is $337.50 a contract. I'm looking for a down move and a sideways move for that market. In the interest rate markets, they are right on target. They're behaving just like you'd want to see them, and we're seeing that weakness in the 10-year notes. I like this action, and I'm looking for this to continue in a much smaller range to the downside, but I'm looking for a down day in that market. Gold, on the other hand, gold needs a reason to do something, and it just doesn't have that reason at this moment. So a sideways move here, I think, is logical. I'm not bearish on this market or bullish, but I think a neutral position here makes sense. Let's take a look at what's going on with crude oil. And crude oil, well, it did strengthen. I still don't have a lot of confidence in this market. I think we have to be cautious if you're on the long side of that market. $53 is going to be an important level in that market. Soybeans, on the other hand, may have gotten low enough to find some buyers, but you look at yesterday's action, we're finding sellers coming back in. And that's a sign that I'd look for further weakness, but not a big move to the downside. 970 could be very important for that market. Well, that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.